Data Privacy in Big Tech, presented by Todd Ritzloff. Today I'm talking about data privacy in big tech and why it matters for all of us. This information comes from privacy research by the Federal Trade Commission, the Pew Research Center, and authors like Shoshana Zuboff, and others who study how companies use personal data. My goal is to explain what data big tech collects, why it matters, and what we can do to protect ourselves. Why data privacy matters. Companies track a huge amount of our online behavior. According to the Pew Research Center, most Americans feel they've lost control over how their personal information is collected. This data shapes what ads we see, what content we're recommended, and even decisions companies make about us. Privacy isn't about hiding things. It's about having control over how your information is used. What data big tech collects? Big tech collects far more data than most people realize. According to the Federal Trade Commission, companies gather browser activity, search history, app usage, and even location data from your phone. Some companies also use biometrics like face recognition and fingerprints. As author Shoshana Zuboff explains, this information is used to predict your behavior and influence what you do online. All of this makes data collection extremely powerful. The problem. The problem is that most of this data collection is hidden behind long, confusing privacy policies. According to the Pew Research Center, almost no one reads them or fully understands them. And in the United States, the Federal Trade Commission, they have pointed out that we don't have one strong federal privacy law as we see in Europe. So companies have a lot of freedom and users end up with very little protection. Ethical concerns. There are major ethical concerns here. According to Darmody and Zwick, big tech companies often use data to influence or manipulate user behavior through highly targeted content. Data can also be sold or shared without meaningful consent. And as Floridi argues in his work on information ethics, collecting huge amounts of personal data creates long-term risks, this including surveillance and loss of autonomy. Need for regulation. Many experts say we need stronger laws. According to the California Consumer Privacy Act, companies must give users the right to know what data is collected and the ability to request its deletion. And under Europeans' GDPR, people have even stronger rights, like the ability to limit how their data is used. The Federal Trade Commission also recommends stronger oversight to hold companies accountable. Clear laws would give users more control and create more consistent rules. Ethical IT practice. Laws are important, but ethics matter just as much. According to Luciano Forti, ethical data handling means collecting only what is necessary, protecting it with strong security, and being transparent about how it's used. In IT work, respecting user privacy builds trust and protects people from risks they may not see immediately. Ethics fills the gap where laws may not be strong enough. What individuals can do. While we wait for stronger laws, there are things we can do ourselves. According to the Federal Trade Commission, enabling two-factor authentication, reviewing app permissions, and updating privacy settings are some of the best steps you can take. Using strong passwords or a password manager also makes a huge difference. These simple actions help protect your accounts and limit how much data companies can gather. To wrap up, big tech collects a massive amount of information, often without user realizing it. According to Pew Research, people feel confused and overwhelmed by the amount of data collected. We need stronger laws like the CCPA and GDPR and ethical technology practices to protect people. And we can take steps ourselves to stay safer online. Data privacy affects all of us, and being informed is the first step towards better protection. This is my reference page for the data that I used and referenced in my presentation.